So yeah, before we continue on with this edit or whatever, I actually posted a reel today. It's a simple reel, like nothing special. Um, I'll show you what it looks like. What in the fuck is this? Anyways, I'll show you what it looks like. Let's see. So today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do some green makeup, and there it is. You are a monster. Okay. Yeah, I'm on Discord stuff and all this other nonsense, but I'm so sick and tired of messages at this point. I'm about to take my cell phone, throw it out the window. So, anywho, or put it underneath my seat so that people can stop messaging me. It would be so much easier if I could actually do that, but I'll put that down. I have a very big family, and so when I'm looking, I'm like, okay, which one of them fools take the bucket or something? All right. So let's get back to this here design. So we got our little mountain. We have the mountain peak. Actually, as much as I like that there, let's add some more neon to it because I feel like it's lacking. So we're gonna do, again with the word neon, over where you can search. And then we are gonna look for something. Now, in this piece, we have to consider what we have in front of us, which is round elements. We could actually add the sun if we wanted to, because it's a neon sign. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know, just neon stuff. And remember your positioning. So if we want to move this to the back, we would hit position, backward, just like that. And that's actually kind of cool, but I don't like it. So we're gonna click on it, hit delete. I love the XOXO, so I'm gonna put that and actually take it and put it towards the bottom. And then, because social media is a thing, I don't really like that. I think it's too much. Delete. So over here is where I said I really like specific elements. We're gonna go with the bring back 8-bit. Which is a font type of VT323. And so I'll show you what that is. When you go to effects, not effects actually, letter size, you can do the letter height, you can do the letter line, separate the letters just like that. And we're gonna actually separate them a bit. We're gonna separate them each letter by 60. That's the letter spacing, 60. And then the height is fine. We'll leave the height exactly as it is. So yeah, we'll leave the height as it is. And then here, let's put in, let me see, what's a good thing, but, yeah. So I'm gonna use a, your name, because I'm actually probably gonna end up giving the template away. That's a cue. That's not even right, okay? So your name, and then we're going to move this, make the box itself a little bit smaller and shrink it. We don't need it to be so big. Shrink it, make it a little smaller. Don't like this element right here, so we're gonna move it over to the side. I do want to use it, but we just don't want it right there. We're gonna take the your name, put it here, hit duplicate, move it to the bottom so that they're even. XOXO, shrink it, make it a little bit smaller. Put it right about here. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I don't like that one. Let's find a sign that's like the arrow where it's pointing. We'll grab the game controller over here because it's free. And what we're going to do is make it just a tad bit smaller. And we're going to move it right at the top. So it looks like it's kind of coming out of the cloud. So we need to position it because the controller wire is sticking up. So hit position, backward. only back one, and then we're gonna tilt it just a bit. And then let's see. Let's add something else. I'm gonna hit see all. This will give us like some additional, like the microphones right here. Hit the microphones, make them also a bit smaller. Now, when I make something smaller, I'm making it smaller because I like the size of it. I don't really care if one thing is a little bit bigger than another thing. Because it just has to look good. It doesn't have to be perfect. And unless I'm doing it for a client, then I take my time. So, position, once again, backward. Position, backward. Okay, and now it's behind it, but now we also need to rotate it just like about there. Drop down. And I think that looks good. Okay. So we have this musical disc here. Musical disc. What is it called? We have this record here, and then we have your name. And now we need to add those social media elements. And for those, we're going to say Facebook. Apparently. Facebook. Goodness. Just in case you have a Facebook. You don't even have to have one. Let's type in neon social media. See if they have any. So just think about like what you would title something if you're saving it, and that's how you can find it. Neon. Since my sister talked about TikTok, we'll say neon TikTok. Neon and TikTok. And yeah, I don't like any of this. We'll just say neon signs again. I love the open 24 hours. If you are, we could put that. This is a sign that I want. I'm gonna add that. I'm looking at both monitors to see if I like it. Like the sign itself with this one, and I'm gonna say no. You want to remember things that are like in threes, generally speaking, so that's not gonna work. Scroll on down again. Now serving, that doesn't work. We don't need that. And let's see if there's anything else we want to add to it. Probably not. Other than our social media signs. And see, this is why I said drag it down. You see how I can't find them anymore? But oh yeah, we did save these down here. We did save those down here. So let's move the your name over here and actually move these right about here or here. No, right about there in line. Perfect. Super simple, not overly complicated. All right, now these clouds, they're a little flat, aren't they? Let's take this clover, make it bigger, flip it. Flip the clover there, honey bunnies. Flip it. And I'm gonna make it much bigger. I'm gonna make it kind of massive. I'm gonna outline that cloud a bit and then make it a little smaller. Bring it up a little smaller. Perfect. And don't forget, duplicate. Duplicate, move over, flip it. And we're going to do for the one in the middle. Duplicate. And then let's just change the colors up. The colors are the ones you select. So we'll do this one. The first one we'll select. And then for the color, we'll choose purple. And then we'll choose maybe like a dark purple. No, let's do like a hot pink. Yeah. Purple and a hot pink, and then stick it on there. Boom, done. That is cool. I like it. We're gonna take the cloud behind it, ungroup them because we've grouped them together. Select the one that's directly behind it after you've ungrouped the clouds, all three of them. And then you want to hit duplicate again. And now that one is on top. And we're gonna put it right on top of where we just put the other where we just put the neon colors. We're gonna do like this. Something like that. And then for its transparency, we're gonna just turn the transparency down just a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll make the transparency about 83. Yeah, and then we'll actually take this cloud that we just put on top, click on the pink color that's selected for the cloud, and then choose like a purple, maybe that purple that we just used to add in the pink. Great. Now we have that cotton candy color. We do have that pink. We'll leave these just as they are. And then this one we're actually gonna make, let's make blue. So we'll select like a soft blue because those always look super pretty. And then for the pink color, we'll also select like a vibrant blue color as well, or green, doesn't matter. Let's do a green. I really like the way that green looks. And over here, let's go back to this one where we selected purple and now make it yellow. Yeah, I really like that. I think that really looks pretty. It's kind of cool. Yeah. And then select the one on top. I'm actually going to adjust that transparency again. Thinking 100%. Actually, no. Let's take this and move it away so we can look at it. I think I like it without it. So I'm going to delete it. That's perfect. So this is the sun. We're going to say we'll say your handle because that's technically what you call them, is your social media handle. And your handle, and once more your space handle. Dope. And there we have it. It's kind of a simple neon banner, nothing too complicated at this one at the top, and this one's just music in the sky. Now let's go on down to this one. This one came off of an idea for this one. This one we're gonna make more 80s. Super neon, extremely bright, very colorful. So everything we put in here is gonna be neon. Yeah, let's look for some stuff. I really like this element, and I'm gonna roll up so you guys can see it. It's like right here. I really like the way this element looks. It's kind of cool. Click on it. Super duper 80s. Like 12-12. Like, I love the way that looks. Yeah. Let's get rid of it for right now. But move it over here because last time we lost our colors and we don't want to do that. Okay. All right. So we chose the streaming every Saturday. We're gonna actually drop that down here at the bottom, and then we're gonna say neon Saturday. Let's look, see what we have. right now I'm only showing, that's right, I'm only showing free ones because I would like you to be able to make the same one. Okay, that's fine now. So we'll just go with the word neon, streaming every Saturday. Let's make this big triangle a little bit smaller. Maybe the width is going to be 972 and the height is going to be 720. And then we're going to line it up so that's directly in the middle. And then center directly into the frame. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Well, it's directly in the middle. And then streaming every Saturday. We also want to make sure it is lined up and directly in the frame. That pink line, that's what that means. So we got that directly in the center. And then what else can we add? I said I like that, but whew, it's been a long week. Streaming every Saturday. We'll leave that there. Inspire doesn't really go with what we're going for, but I'm a Floridian and flamingos is the shit. So we're gonna add flamingos. The pink flamingo in the middle. What are you gonna do about it? I mean, you can never go wrong with a pink flamingo. Or maybe instead of the pink flamingo, delete, I'm gonna do the pineapple. No, the flamingo is definitely better. Palm tree. Love the palm tree. So we're actually gonna, yeah, I love the palm tree. We're gonna put the palm tree in the back, in the position backwards. That shit ain't gonna work unless I double it up. Okay, all right. So position forward, because I forgot we did not make this element here. Which, again, I'll show you how to make elements. So that'll be a completely different stream to make elements. And I've gotten really, has gotten real popular. Okay. Here we go. Blow it up, blow it up. Sit that. Yeah, make it small, make it small. And we're gonna tilt it a bit. Nah, I actually like it leaning over like that. I think it looks cool. And then for the neon, we're gonna do, you can actually add a neon frame like this on top. Kind of like you would, like you had a, like if I had, I'm still actually creating my main screen. All my other screens will show, and I want to see if it'll work. Let's see. And I'll show you my intermission. My big head is in the way. Of course my big head is in the way. Starting soon. There you go. So in my starting soon, you'll have all these elements. You have the headset, the planets, the flamingo, the palm tree, the camera, you know, the music, the Godzilla background. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But let's go back to the live scene. So I'm still working on what the live scene one will look. So my background here and here and there probably end up being something like this because it's colorful. And I really like bright colors. All right, so we have it at the bottom, and yeah, this could actually be where you put your photo. Like, so when you make it a little smaller, 50%. Keep getting a rattle or a tap or something. Anyways, 50%, you'll put it here, and then make that a little bit bigger. Nah, it's too big. Let's click on it. I lost my size. Okay. There we go. And then take this, pull it down. That works out. You see that? Yeah. So if you have a video, you can actually put the video there, and I'm gonna make it big and then make it small again. Maybe it's too small. Nah, I think it's just right. That should work just fine. So you wouldn't even have this live streaming Saturday. You would just have whatever it is, whatever nonsense you got going on in the background, games, whatever. It would go directly in the back. But yeah, we'll delete that element right now. We don't need it. Put this back in the center. Keep our palm tree because it looks so cute. It's so cute. And then let's add some signs. I like shopping, but we don't need to add shopping. Let's add this guitar. Yeah. We'll do 3 elements design. Or whatever it is you're about. You know what? So maybe you play music. You want to incorporate music. And maybe you... What else would you do? Maybe you don't only play music and you're from Florida, but maybe you stream games. So a neon controller. Ah! It didn't work out. Wait. Duh. Okay, I had an extra letter. Neon game. I don't call it controller, maybe call it gamepad. Because we have that one at the top. So cool. We'll have to find a way to use this in a design. Matter of fact, add a page. Boom. Yes. We have to find a way to use this in a design. This is amazing. Who is the artiste? Sketchifies. Okay. And that's also something you can also look at who made the element and like give them props whenever you're using Canva. But Canva's a great way to make a little extra side change when you're trying to make designs for other people. Right, we got the XOXO. That's cool. We're gonna go with this. Moved it in there. We're gonna move it to the side. And just about there. And where do we move the guitar? It's guitar. The guitar needs to be in the same window. Perfect. So maybe you stream gaming and music every Saturday. And that's your stuff. You know, so there you go. And now you're thinking like, man, actually this would make a better we'll say ending soon. I think that works out. Oh goodness. Okay, let me scoot up. So you've just finished this design, you're like, oh, I really like it. How do I do another one? Well, once you've done a design, you can lock it by selecting all of the elements in the design. You can hit a group or you can hit lock. Once you hit lock, they're all locked. But if you hit duplicate, now you have 2 of that design, but the same rules apply because you just duplicated it. So now you have to take the duplicated design, select all of it. If it'll let me select all of it. There we go. Yeah, the editor locked because it couldn't do my changes, which happens because it is cloud-based. You want to hit the unlock. So there's a lock here. Now I unlocked just that one. But if I tried to move any of these, can't. They're all locked. So to do it, you have to select it and then hit unlock. select it and unlock. So now we're going to delete. And palm tree, we're going to move over. This we're going to unlock. Oh, it's locked to unlock it. Wait, I just locked it. I'm special. That happens sometimes. Unlock it and move the controller over, move the palm tree over, and we're actually just move these over here so that it's within the window though. Perfect. Take the controller, move it down, take the palm tree, move it back to where it was. We could have grouped these together and saved it, but we don't really care about that right now. And then for this, since it's locked, unlock it, move it, and we're gonna move it to right about here because it'll keep it within that window. If you see how this is an angle right here and this is an angle down here, if we moved it over here, it'll be kind of annoying to look at. So we're gonna put it here, select duplicate, move one directly under it, select, and then duplicate that one and move it also like directly under it, under the same space. Take the controller, put it on top, and then right here is where we're gonna put your handle. And you can hear me typing. Okay, so now that we have the handle, whoops, this one got out of whack. I'm gonna move it so that it's, oh no, it's missing a letter, duh. Your handle. And we want to make sure that they're even. Great. Make sure they're all even. Perfect. And then we are going to go here and select Facebook. This one is going to be really all neon, and we're just going to put Facebook. It won't give us a neon sign for Facebook, but that's okay. We're going to make one using just a plain type font. Letter F. Click see all. You can put your Snapchat if you still snap. And drop that there. Drop that there. We need to resilo. These are the only ones that I would recommend making sure that they're all about the same size, especially if you use all the same elements. So for me, I'm gonna take the Facebook and delete it because God still uses Facebook. Unless you're talking to your like actual friends, you're really not using Facebook. And then we're gonna add YouTube symbol. And make it smaller. I don't really care if it's not perfect right now. This is why you lock things, so you don't move them. Yeah, okay. Move that back over there. And take these and great. Now they won't move. Take this, make it small. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Your handle. Now the reason I didn't lock them is because I'm not ready to yet. Because we're gonna put the symbols actually on this side. But they're ugly. We need to make them better. So neon ring. neon arrow. Let's say neon frame. Ooh, those are pretty. This one's doing the most. Let's go with this. I don't really care for that as much. Okay. When you can't find one that you really like, there's only one thing to do. Make it. So let's just type in neon. We got nothing, so we're gonna say square. We need a shape. Oh my goodness. I'm like way too far away from my screen. So we have a square shape. I like the rounded shape, but we want to do something more pointy since everything around here is very angular. We're gonna select this square, and then for the color, we're gonna make it this beautiful pink color. Over here, actually, where you see elements, you can type in the word gradient, and it'll give you a bunch of different gradients to work with. So we'll have this circle right here, perfect for a gradient, the plus sign, you know, all these different things that you can manipulate. So we're gonna use a circle. I really like the circle. I don't know what we're gonna use it for, but we'll figure it out. And then for this, I think it's too thin. See all, have a triangle, sphere, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this line. We'll use the line because we can actually do a lot with it. This line though, we're gonna delete. And then circle, we are going to keep so that we can create the lens. So we're gonna add a page, and then to move a page, to move the lowest page, you need to click up and it'll bring it right under. The reason we're moving this right under is so we can move those elements down, just so we can design while we're looking at everything. Because you need to still know what you need to make this symbol, make it white. And we won't use the Snapchat one because I don't have enough of the shape and it'll take too long to make that one. So we won't use that one. But we will use the YouTube one. YouTube symbol. So we'll make sure we have a triangle. And we have the bar. And now, what's another one? Twitter? Maybe we can find a neon bird. Oh wait, they already have one. Oh wait, that's right, because I'm on a pro account. So we won't use the pro stuff because you guys won't have access to it if you don't have a pro account. Neon bird. I didn't even check if my gradients were free. I love this bird, but he ain't neon. And he's not like a Twitter bird either. Let's find a simple bird. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's a pro. Okay. Let's turn pro off. Free only. Show me the free stuff. I mean, super creative. But let's use this one. This one is like a simple bird. And we're gonna flip the bird. I know that means something entirely different. But we flip the bird, and then we're gonna make the bird very colorful by doing the darker wings and the eye, and then the blue body is going to be this purple color, and then the beak we're gonna make canary yellow, and then we're gonna make it small just like that, small just like that, and we're going to take a frame. We're going to design a frame out of this. Now double click on even elements to reshape them. So we don't want the round side. We really just want it to be not a rounded piece. We want to cut off the round portion of it, and to do that you need to resize it. So we're going to do it like this. Use only this intersection, select done, perfect, and now take it and duplicate, great, and duplicate, and you could probably hit duplicate. You can see where I'm going with this. Just duplicate it. You need to make a box, so you need 4 of them, which it would have been better to just make the small piece and then go from there, but I gotta complicate stuff. I gotta make stuff ridiculous. Okay, so now we have the small piece, and we just really want to see if the bird's gonna look fine all inside the hole. I think the bird looks fine. Dope. Okay, I love free stuff. It's free stuff for some reason. All right, so now we have this, the little chickpea sitting on the line. I don't really like it, but I'm not using Procreate right now to make it look any better. So let's make some changes. How do we make changes on there? Not real popular. Twitters. I've had this like weird person like all of my photos and images, and now I'm like grossed out. Like it's this person that's. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind it. Don't be like that. I'm so mean sometimes. What? Never mind. I'm easily distracted when I'm trying to be busy. All right, let's find. Why is there 2 of me now? This is like that. That's special. What the heck? I don't know what I just did, but I don't want to do that again. Okay. So, anyways, my dashboard decided I wanted to open up. I don't even need it to open. I just need it to do what it's doing. Okay, so now we have this. Y'all, it's been a long, long week. This to the bottom. I don't need that there. I don't need that there. I don't care about that there. All right, so I don't really care for this. Delete it. delete it, delete, delete, and delete, 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 delete. What we're gonna do is actually just use the element and then use what's it called, a filter on top of it to make it colorful. Because when I get over a design, I'm like over it. I don't want to deal with the damn design anymore, and I want to do something else. So as a creative, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like, yeah, that's me. When I'm over it, I'm over it. Sorry, I'm like vibing. It's been like such a long time since I've just been able to just chill and vibe. Oh, like people just don't understand. Okay, dope. So Twitter. That's not typing Twitter. That's not doing anything. Twitter. Twitter's blue. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna add it. Actually, I prefer to pound. That's kind of cool, but I think people won't know really what it is. So we're gonna choose this white one. And for the color, we're gonna choose yellow. This bright, bright yellow instead of the usual Twitter blue. That's cool. See what I'm saying? Now that. Do we want to put the handles on the outside? I think we do. But we don't want to lose them. So we're going to have to move this over. Because we'll lose them in the frame. Yeah. Now we won't. So now we got Twitter sign. And we're going to put in... I don't really have that many. We just got to deal with what they got. And I think we'll just use just the symbol for TikTok. For the color, the black color, we're going to change to purple. And for blue, we'll leave. The red, though, we'll change to yellow. And shrink it. Move it, shrink it even more. It's too big. And let's actually shrink this a little bit too. It's a little simple. It don't gotta be like perfect, you know? So when you make it too small, then it can't fit in. So now I need to go and click on it. Yeah, like that there. And I'm gonna take the second handle, pull it down. I'm actually gonna pull this down too, and then pull that over. Perfect. Good enough. We'll adjust them after. And now, what's a good one? YouTube. Ah, sorry, we're gonna put YouTube up there. Just in case your channel name is different, because sometimes it's different across all social medias. Since we did a filled one in there, we can do a filled space in here, and then the outside color will do... I guess we can only choose the outside color, so I don't like that. Let's do... this one. See, we put that on top of it. Man, that sucks. I can only change one color. Alright. Gotta find one where we can change multiple colors in the YouTube tab. YouTube. Turn off Pro because, yeah, you get it by now. Let me see if the second one. Okay, so this one I can actually change. This one says I can't, delete it, and this one I can change and make it purple. And then the center, the white at the very top, select the white, and we're gonna make it yellow or blue. And then we're gonna put this, take this position forward. Just like that. And then the color is gonna be yellow. And then this, we're gonna select both elements and then make sure you put group. Once you select group, resize it, make it small. And it's not small enough. That is perfect. Take this bottom one, delete. And there you go. They're beautiful. Ah, they're so pretty. I love it. I think they look super cool. Yeah, they look really cool. Now we have the two signs. And we're gonna title this one, this is your intermission. And this one with the elements, what I do with this is move it down to the bottom because I want to still keep those elements. So I like this. I like this. It gives me a nice perspective to look at. And when you want to change perspectives, go down to where it says grid view, select grid view, and then you can actually take a look at all of your designs right there. Just like that. And then when you want to get out of grid view, just hit close grid view. Take my glasses off real quick. Okay, close the grid view. And now that the grid view has been closed, I still want to keep this here, but I only want to export the first 3 pages. I'm actually going to title this soon. Now, let's make it pop. Okay? Let's make it pop. So we need to animate it. Turn it into a GIF. Select everything that's on the first page. Okay? And then, actually, you don't even have to select everything on the first page. Just hit animate at the top. And where it says neon, well, if you can't use neon, you can use some of the other ones, which is photo flow, photo zoom, rise, and tumble. Well, when you tumble, this is what a tumble looks like. Just kind of throws everything on there. It's actually looks pretty cool. If you have neon, which is an element, neon looks like this. Looks like neon lights. Actually, neon looks pretty much like my page looks. Neon lights. And you can slow it down if it's too fast. The timing, like, it's done. Yeah. Like, oh, okay, I like the neon. It's just a little bit too fast for me. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make them, can do block, tumble, rise, photo flow, zoom, pan. Yeah, let's do pan. I really like pan design, so pan, and we're gonna do apply to all pages, which is this checkbox that's definitely underneath my big ass head. Stomp is one. Yeah, stomp is great for music. Like you be bumping, like boom. It's a whole bop, you know. Well, we're gonna do pan. And then for download, go over where it says download, and instead of selecting an MP4 video, we're going to select the GIF option, and then where it says all pages, you want to just select page 1, page 2, and page 3 because the other pages you're still working on, or you just want to keep the elements. And then once you hit done, hit download. It's gonna export them out like a zip file, and then the zip file you'll be able to open up and then take a look at your work. Whenever it decides it wants to be done, you know. Right now I'm just literally looking at my Twitter like, oh Lord. And not only that, so I made this video. I made a reel actually. And I make reels. They're short, they're easy to do, and you know, makeup is something I do pretty quick. I'm not doing much anyway. But it's funny because yeah, now I'm just done exporting. The reel is funny because it's literally a Snapchat filter. Except for the makeup. The makeup took a long time to do, to be the green. Alright, so now it says continue editing, but once it's downloaded, we are gonna click the Twitch banner. Now, I forgot, I did something. I messed up, and I'll show you why I messed up. I'm gonna show you exactly what messed up. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Whatever you do, just don't be like me. So if you save all of them, it's going to cycle through all of them, so you actually have to export them one at a time. Yeah, so that's why it says it's 30 seconds long, so pay close attention to that. So you're gonna have to hit download again, go back, GIF, and instead it's like one of them. If it's an image file, then yeah, it'll do a zip file, but because it's not, you do have to account for that. And so click done, click download, and you'll download it as a singular thing instead of like a bunch of things. Once it's done, that was me being foolish. Once it is done, I'll actually, let me see if I'll show you. Yeah, once it's complete, only thing you want to do now is add it to a file that you'll be able to have access to. So let me change this real quick. Settings. Okay, so it's done. Click on it. We'll have our big and beautiful sign. And let's take a look. That's literally it. it. Just those three. And you're done. That's it. For that one anyway. And then for the other ones. Since they all have that same element, I'll just show you what they look like. Isn't that cool? Oh, we need to adjust this. So always pay attention to like the spacing of your stuff. And you want to play it to make sure it goes through. Make sure it's working right. This is why you don't just send people stuff until you've tested it. You know, testability, reliability, that kind of stuff. All right, so let's fix that because I totally almost forgot about it. It's right here where it says your handle. This one is too far over, and we just want to align it with everything else. Bam. Now we're gonna hit play. We have our first one. We have our second one. And we have our third one. I can dig it. I can really dig it. I'm a weirdo. Anyways, so yeah, there you have it. Now we have created these gorgeous things. Go out there and, I don't know, post your shit. Don't forget to tag me in it. I am Aesthetically Dope. This was my very first, I guess, tutorial, I would say. But I have other tutorials that I want to do. I just haven't decided yet. You let me know. You know, leave a comment. Say, hey, can you show me how to use Procreate? Or how do I use Canva on a tablet? Because you can use it on a tablet. Y'all, I stopped drinking coffee and now I wish I had some. Anyways, it has been real. And I'll see ya.